Hey guys, in this video I'm going to tell you how to effectively reach out to people and build relationships in the professional world. It's been a year since I've graduated college, and since that time I've realized and I've come to the conclusion how important it is and how beneficial it is to build professional relationships in college and also while you get out of college. So in this video I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. When I look back at the internships or opportunities that came up while I was in college, or even the job I have now, it all has come back from people helping me or lending me a helping hand. And that has only come because of the relationships and the fact that I went out of my way to build those relationships when I was in college. I got my current job this summer because last summer when I had graduated college, someone on Twitter put out in their DMs that their DMs were open, and this person worked at Bleacher Report and they were also a South Asian male working in sports. And as I'm also a South Asian male working in sports, I knew immediately that I had to reach out and just get an idea of this guy's story and how he got to his position. I went into that phone call with no intentions of landing a full-time job or landing any type of opportunity at Bleacher Report. I simply went in just to learn about his story and just to build a relationship from there. And 2 months went by and I actually ended up picking up a freelance position at a different company, and from that time I would occasionally just send him some updates on how my time was going at the other company, just letting him know how I was doing, what projects I was working on, how he was doing. And then eventually, I would say around 6 or 7 months down the road, an opportunity came up at Bleacher Report. And when that opportunity came up, I immediately went out and reached out to him and asked him about this opportunity, and he was able to help me out in terms of getting me connected with the right people. And I'm not sharing that story with you just because I want to brag about myself, but I'm sharing this story with you as an example of how important it is to build those relationships, because had I not took the effort to reach out to his DMs asking for personal advice or career advice or just learning about his story, that opportunity I have now with this current job may have never come into fruition, because if I didn't take the time in those earlier months when I graduated college to go reach out to him. So just sharing that story as an example to show you how important it is to take those steps to just reach out to people and build that relationship. First, you need to get clear on why you're reaching out to the person and get a clear list on who you're going to reach out to. It will serve you no purpose if you just go out on LinkedIn and just search 500 random people and just try reaching out to them with one mass, very generalized email. That will serve them no purpose and will also serve you no purpose, because chances are you probably won't hear back from them. So your best bet is to figure out where exactly you want to go in your career, what type of profession you want to go into, and go through LinkedIn, ask your career counselors if you're in college, and just get a general idea of like certain people you can reach out to. And from there, you want to get specific on what you're trying to reach out to in terms of learning about them. You want to get specific in the email when you are reaching to them, whether it is a job opening that they have available at their company that you want to know more specifically about the job description, or you want to know a little bit more about the job they do, or you just want to hear about their story. Getting specific and laying that out in the email will also be really important, because I have made the mistake in the past for a sports internship role during my sophomore year of college. It was a sports reporter role, and I sent an email out to the sports editor, and it was this long email, probably around 3 paragraphs, just detailing, what I was into, my interests, what I've written before. And essentially, the sports editor, he hit me back up within a couple hours and just told me, hey, this is a great story, but you never exactly told me what you're looking for: an internship, a stringer position, a freelance role, a full-time role. So in that email, just get really specific on why you're reaching out, because that will also get them, the people you're reaching out to, a better idea of what type of conversation they'll be heading into. And another way to increase your chances of potentially hearing back from someone or to get connected with more people is to simply get connected to those professionals through a peer, or to simply attend some of their guest lectures or attend some of the conferences that they go to. I know specifically at my college, in the journalism program, a lot of guest speakers, a lot of professionals in the field would sometimes make their way out to the university and speak in some of the classes. And after the event, or after the speech they gave, or after the lecture, I would simply go up to them, tell them, I really enjoyed their speech, a certain part of it resonated with me, and I would simply ask, can I have your email or business card so I can contact you in the future? And you would be surprised, pretty much 100% of the time they're more than willing to offer either their email or business card. And from there, you need to take the extra step, which is you need to actually email them back that same day and just let them know like who you are, the conversation you had with them one-on-one, and also the conversation you had with them one-on-one. Let them know in the email what you're reaching out for, and then from there you've done pretty much more than what most people have done in that position. And finally, a last good rule of thumb when you are reaching out to people to build professional relationships through email is to avoid using a lot of cliche phrases like, can I pick your brain? I know I've been at fault of using some of those phrases during my college years, and while in the moment I thought they were really good and they offered, just a simple, carefree question of like, hey, can I pick your brain? I've come to the realization now that I've been in the professional world for about a year now, and from other recruiters and hiring managers, that phrase is often kind of looked down upon just because it seems like a very general, overarching phrase with no really specific reasoning to it. And finally, more often than not, you probably won't hear back from a lot of people, or they will probably take a lot of time. It's okay. A lot of people, especially in the professional world, get really busy, and it's just hard for them to check their emails and to respond back to people immediately. So if you guys have any tips on anything you've done in the past that's helped you effectively reach out to people, I'd love to know. Leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Peace.